Hi guys, welcome back to Gnomoria. This episode, I think we're going to focus a little bit on making armor, and just waiting for, and while that's going on, also waiting for everything else to pan out, and making sure that everything gets built appropriately. So, to first start with this armor, I want to start making bars, and I think the best way to make bars would be to have them automatically craft at least 10 at every time. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Because I want always a stockpile of bars. And on that same note, something that I forgot to do, but I wanted to do last game, was to do the same thing with planks. And make it so that I always have 10, it's a bit much, so I'll just say 5. So that I always have 5 planks on the ready. Because a lot of times I find that I'm waiting for planks to be crafted when, if I have them doing that all the time, then I won't have to wait separately for them to craft something just so I can build an object. I think, yeah, this is just gonna go on separately, and I need to make this blacksmith, which requires bellows. Where do you get bellows from? There's a way to check this, I know. Huh. Maybe it's done at... What are bellows made of? Wood? Well, that is a wood carver. They only make fun stuff. Or, oh, there we go. Here. Yes. Pretty simple. Yep, that just needs a gnome to get that working. So everyone has beds, right? I feel like everyone does. I could start making more rooms if that becomes a problem, but it seems like everyone does. I'll just check the dormitory to make sure that no one's sleeping in there, because we definitely have the supplies now, so I want to make sure that everyone has their own little bed. And he's building that already. Everything's working really quickly in this workshop area. So I didn't mean to click on that. I want to make more workshops, I think. So we have the weaponsmith? I think it's the weaponsmith. Oh god, what was that? Blacksmith. Close enough. Yeah, I think I want... What was the other one? There was a metal worker. That's not necessary. An armor and a weaponsmith. Armorer. Armorer. That's a fun word to say. Okay, yeah, you make that. What do I need to craft this? It's probably gonna be done quickly. Anvil, ball peen, hammer, hearth, and bellows. I think it's the same as this other one. So in this blacksmith, I was wrong. Okay, I thought you made armor here, but of course you would make it in the armor. I just realized that. So I think here we'll make... why not an extra pickaxe and felling axe for our workers, so that if their tools ever break, we can have extra ones. I think that's what I'm gonna use that for. Yep. How are my yaks doing? You have babies yet? Nope, just the 3 of you. So excited that we finally got 3 and that we have 2 females out of those. Very, very good stuff. And we're back up in drinks, which is nice too. Yeah, we just need our distillery. Cannot not say that. Yeah. And somebody's working on that. We just need that to keep going, and soon we'll be up to where it's not even scary anymore, the amount of drinks we have. It's not such a big deal, but since I only do have the one well, and it's just such an inconvenience to run all the way out here, I want to make sure that they always have all of the drinks that they can use. I think I have, yeah, bread and sausages. I should make a sandwich. I think it was Mr. 1422, 1422, or 1422. I don't know how you pronounce your name, but I think it was you who suggested I should make sandwiches. I don't have sausages. Well, gosh darn. Next time we kill a goblin, I will make sandwiches, because why not? As long as I have meat and bread, it's a good thing to make. So, I think, yeah, the forge, okay, so they're doing their tasks that I told them to do, and they already made a pickaxe. Pickaxe is probably, did I have a place for tools? I wonder where I would have put that. Wooden furniture? Nope. Dirt and stone. Probably be a miscellaneous material. No? I don't have a place for tools. Oh, because it's right there. I should have seen that. I think I'm going to add tools to this stockpile, simply because it's not full anyway. And weapons also, yeah. Later I'll make something probably near this training area for tools and weapons and all of that stuff. There it is. Made of nice copper. Yep. Beautiful. And everyone's working. It's working out so well. Everyone's going really quickly, going from place to place. I don't have to wait long for things to get built. Even this, nope, nobody's doing anything there. Never mind, you guys suck. All of you. Oh, I guess because they're making bars. That's probably why. Yeah. Yep, so I guess we'll just look and see, wait for everybody to get finished with everything. Yeah. I cannot believe how many things are green. That means I think very few people are idling just because there's so much going on, but there seems to be a lot of people in this crafting, or in the, not the crafting, the, whatever it's called, storage area. I should make it look nicer, but, let's see how many people are idling. Yeah, there are quite a few. Okay, so our apprentice, I guess there's nothing that needs to be made that's not, oh, because apprentices I think only work with the wood stuff. Yeah, that's probably why. Our farmer, because nothing needs to be farmed, both of them, and the woodcutter, because there's no wood that needs to be cut, and, yeah, there's nothing crafting that's made of wood. Maybe I should increase the number of planks just to give them something to do at least. Yeah, let's do that. This one. Craft that to 10. Yes. I should also work on a grove. I said before that I wanted to make another grove. Or, yeah, I think I did. So, can I... well, that's annoying. Okay, here. 6 by 6. Yep, that's the same as the other one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it as, like, a little pathway in between. It just looks nicer, and I can stick torches in between everything. So, apple. I think I'm gonna go with apple wood again. Or just an apple tree. Because of... I don't have any, clippings. Because of the wood and the fruit and just... well, mainly the fruit. I like the fruit. You don't get that with other trees, except for orange trees. But I don't see much of a reason to have apples and oranges. I only think you really need one. And... I guess if I wanted them to have a nice, totally flavorful diet, but I don't really care about my gnomes enough to give them much variety in their food. You know, if I didn't... I grew the strawberries only because I had strawberry seeds and that was free fruit, but if I had to say, then I would probably just feed them wheat all the time because it's super easy to make and it serves so many purposes. Because you can use the grain for, I think, yeah, you can use it for beer, for food, and to feed the yaks. And to make beds. There's a lot that you can do with just a little bit of wheat. So, take clip. Badger. You're not gonna attack my gnome, are you? Nah, you wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare, would it? Yeah, he's going away. That's cool. I don't want them to get attacked by a badger. Badgers are pretty vicious things. I don't know why. I've never had as much trouble with the goblins as I've had with the wildlife. A bear? When I first started, I thought, hey, I could totally take a bear. My people have defeated so many goblins before. This will be easy, piece of cake. And then, like, I think 2 of them might have died. One of them bled to death. It was pretty sad. I don't think I'm gonna have any bleeding to death problems currently because I have so many bandages, and I don't think we've used any yet. Yeah, 26 bandages. I think that's how much you start out with, but I'm not sure. So, yeah, that should be fine. I think... yes, I would think I want to add doors here. Because if you're ever getting invaded, doors just make it that much harder to get into every part of the... you know, your gnomes can hide out in the rooms and stuff if you have doors protecting them. And it won't protect them for long, but it'll protect the defenseless ones, I think. So, I mean, I have so much basalts and... you know, my apprentices aren't doing anything, so might as well make doors. Not for all these bedrooms, not yet. That's way too many. I haven't mined in a while. Oh man, there's just so much down here. They are never going to clean it up, are they? Never fully. Yep, and I feel like we're reaching the end of the copper reserves. There's only one left here that's exposed. I mean, there might be more, but none that's exposed. I already did dig down an extra layer. I don't see anything immediately. I can add a little bit more of a path to see if we find any more ores. I really wanted I want to run into, I think, silver? I think copper is the lowest on the totem pole of good ores. I think, yeah, I think iron's probably the best, and iron leads to steel, I'm pretty sure. I mean, fact check me on any of this, but I think that's where it is. Yeah, that's the last of the copper. Wow. I guess we're gonna have to, unless I can't, that's on the edge of the, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that. So, we can just fan out, do some strip mining, I suppose. It's a lot easier doing it like this than it is in Minecraft, I gotta say. Oh, look at that! That's lapis lazuli? Or sapphire? I don't remember. That is not basalt. I'm getting. What is that? I know it. Is it? I'm guessing sapphire or something. I think it's called sapphire. I believe. I won't be able to see it until they dig away, or until they walk away. But I think that's it. That's pretty neat. I'm not entirely sure what the good of it is, but it looks nice. Yeah, monitor lizard, no one cares about you. I mean, I haven't had them attack me yet, which is nice. I don't think that is normal for them to just attack all of a sudden. I mean, I think I've had that happen before, where my gnomes have gotten just a little bit too close and they attacked. But I think most of the time you kind of have to be the aggressor. So, were you gonna tell me what that is? That stuff on the wall. Oh, is that coal? I think that's coal. I'm not as excited. Although I did want coal before. One of the things that's hard-ish about mining is the perspective. I have trouble with the 3D, knowing which hallway, like, yes, these are not the same length. I don't know, is this 12 or 13? This is 12 long, and this should be, yeah, now it's 12 long. Yeah, I have a difficult time making sure that all the hallways are of equal length, and it's not really necessary, but it looks a lot nicer. So is that it? Raw sapphire. Yes, it's sapphire. Beautiful. Weapons out of sapphire would look a lot neater than the weapons made out of copper. So there's a felling axe. Do we have the armory yet? No? Armorer. Hearth and bellows. I know that at least one of them, I know the bellows can be made in the carpenter. I think the hearth can too, right? Right? I don't see it. Maybe the stonemason? Yeah, that would make more sense since it holds fire. Well, not fire exactly, but yeah, I don't want a wooden container holding my lava or fire or just heat, whatever goes specifically into a hearth. I think it's actually coal. Yeah, I'm gonna go with coal on this one. I know very little about actual blacksmithery. Yep. I love how these are always getting worked on. I guess because I think I set my farmers up to also do cooking work, which is neat because they like hardly ever actually work. So they never also clean this up. I told them to clean that up like years ago. Decades, millennia, and they haven't gotten to it yet. I guess because cleaning isn't high on anyone's to-do list. Maybe I should make a teamster. Maybe I should wait 2 days until we get more nomads. And a teamster that I've made, I think I made that choice. I don't know if it's an actual term outside. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not absolutely positively sure. But in Tropico, Teamsters, that's a simulation game of like a little island nation, in case you don't know. Teamsters are these guys who run back and forth delivering stuff, basically. So I made up Teamsters in here as a job to pretty much do that. So they clean up and build, I think. Did I already? You know, I'm gonna, wait, do I actually have a Teamster as a person? Okay. Because then that would have all been redundant. Maybe I explained it in an earlier episode. Because I know I did import careers and then talk about them. Look how many doors are going in. They're really quick to craft this stuff. That reminds me. Is it the stone? Whoops. What did I click on? Oh. Yes, I should have that going on too. Or they automatically craft that. Just a good idea all around. Beautiful idea. Have all of that automatically going so that way it's not like I ran out of supplies and have to wait for everyone to do their jobs. It's nice to know I have that reserve. Yeah. Are they getting better at fighting? I really hope they are. Let's check on their stats. Newt. I'm gonna call him Newt because I can't pronounce that entire name. Newt Evan 10. Actually, it's not that hard. Oh, he killed the goblin. How impressive. So his fighting skills, yeah, they're definitely going up. I remember a while ago, was it maybe 13 or 20 something? I don't remember, but it wasn't 30. I don't think there was anyone at 30. And fighting is a good skill to have. Yep. Gotta train them up so hard so that when they actually end up fighting goblins, they do not die. I don't want to waste all that I've put into them, like, all this training. To have them die, that would mean I have to train somebody else. Which means, what I had in the last game that I played was, I had 2 squads. So that way, one of them was training, that they were my main squad, and they were training like twice a day, and they were really buffed up, really powerful, and then I had a secondary squad that only trained once a day, so they were kind of, they were backup people. Just in case anything happened to one of my main squad people, I can just take one from the second squad and put them there, so that way I wasn't getting a total new person, I was getting someone who had at least some skill. And I think I will do that, but not yet, because I think I only have 11 people. Not nearly enough to do anything with. And 4 of them are idle. What are you guys doing with your lives? A builder, an apprentice. Oh, are they the ones fighting? That's probably it. Yeah. Except for Kibbit the woodcutter. That wonderful gnome. Because there's not much for her to do elsewhere. So that's why she's probably idling. Yeah, maybe I should cut down some logs, or some trees, because I don't have that many logs, and she needs something to do. I should clip these before I fell them. Take clippings, all of them. And then also plant some more back. Yeah, I bet I have lots of pine, right? No, not a single, oh, 10. I don't know how I skipped over that. There were 3 entries and I managed to totally miss one. I'm special, that's what that is. The amazing ability to not see something right in front of my face. Takes lots of skill and practice to get that proficient at being blind. Well, in real life I wear glasses and I'm mostly blind. It's not the same type of blindness as like not seeing something because you just looked over it, but I'm gonna use that excuse. I am blind from my glasses, which means I was not able to see that option. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that. They still haven't cleaned up. You know what? They can do this on their own time. I don't like seeing this yellow. They'll get to it eventually. I just won't tell them to do it. I mean, we're not exactly dying. Oh, you know, why did this just occur to me? We don't have stockpile enough. I should make more stockpiles. I also wanted to make a stockpile near here, so that way the guy doesn't have to go all the way over there to grab a straw to bring it back to this, yak. So I think I'll do that. Designate? Yeah, stockpile. Just a 1x1 should do it. And we'll call this straw. Because it will have straw in it. I'm really creative with the names. So, straw. Simple enough. Wonderful. So now they have something going on there. I should really make a staircase connecting this place now that it's all enclosed. But that requires quite a bit of work and I don't feel like doing that right now. I do need to expand the stockpile area. Maybe, here's a thought. Maybe I can have the workshop area. I'll expand it a little bit outward so I can have, what, by 3? Yeah, so I can have 2 more workshops fit in here because there are 2 more, I think, metal workshops that I can fit in and they still need to be next to each other. And then, I won't do this yet, but I can have a pathway here that leads to the back area, so I can utilize all this area that's behind the workshop without having to walk through the workshop. And I can make a stockpile area right in here. I think I'm gonna do that. I could make it really long. I think I'm just gonna waste some of this space because I don't want to make it too strange looking, too convoluted in shape. So how long is that? 10? Right. So I guess just one on either side. I want my symmetry. And they should get working on that soon. And then we can have another stockpile because, yeah, almost always I'm finding if you see a problem in the game, it's the person controlling the game and not the gnomes. The gnomes are doing what they're supposed to, but it's that we don't have enough space to keep all this. So, yeah, as soon as they get done with that, I'll just work on designating all this. Because, yeah, they're really good with cleaning. It's just that they don't have space for it anymore. Poor little guys, blaming them. Good thing also that I maybe should do, since I have so much materials for it, so many materials for it, is to set up more crates in here. Well, this isn't really necessary. Actually, which place holds my food? This probably holds my food, I think. Right? Yeah, food and drink. So I can set up a few. I think I want to set up bags instead. I just have so many strawberry seeds. They take up so much space. They're terrible. Oh, but I can't make bags. Yes, that is indeed a problem. So what I will do is I will add crates. Crates on this side, barrels over here, and bags over here, and the crates can hold some of the food. The real problem is that the seeds are taking up all the space, and I need to get rid of those seeds somehow. Yeah. Oh, what do you know? Another monitor lizard. Gosh, they're everywhere. Or maybe that's the same one and it just came around again. Whatever. So I think I'll save making this workshop for the next episode, and I will see you guys next time.